So it starts off with a bit of music. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Right, we're going to talk about Bitcoin today, what Bitcoin is doing right now. Bitcoin just broke out of that special trend that we were talking about. So we did talk about how Bitcoin is going to be, this is the major downward trend line, and we're going to break all of this, right? So I was going to basically do the stream about 5 minutes ago, but remember I said to you, I said, look, I've got customers here, I've still got customers here, and I appreciate them kind of staying quiet for me to talk, but that's fine, they're here. We're not going to activate the cameras, we're going to keep it all private here, but that's what we got right now. So we do have this level that we do have to break. So this is the most important thing. So number one, we did break this specific neckline, which we had to break. We broke that, we held support, which was absolutely fine. Then we found a little bit of a resistance here. This is the reason why I canceled the trade, because I know it's going to be a bit choppy. So on the hourly, what you can see, we did just recently pop over this. You can see this data here where we just popped over. We confirmed that we want to move up, which is absolutely fine, but we do still have one more target to break, and which is the $52,000 level here, 52,700 basically. Once we go above that neckline, then we're confirmed that the market is 100% moving back up again. So until then, I'm going to say just hold tight, don't do any trades, don't do anything like this, keep it safe, because like myself as well, I'm holding back, because what I'm going to see is a bounce, right? We're going to do all of this and we might have a bounce here. What we need to see is the daily to close here and then eventually push up and hopefully even close around here and then move back up again. That's what we need to see. So if we can do that, that would be really, really awesome to see, right? That's the main important thing we have to do. Also, let me just double check and see who's on the chat. So I can see KR's on the chat. Awesome, bro. Thank you very much for coming to the show. I haven't got the live chat activated on the main screen, but that's not a problem. I can still see you on the phone. I can see Yambi just I cannot wait. Holy Yambi, sorry, bro. Sorry, I had to hold you up a little bit, but listen, I'm here now. That's the most important thing, right? So we can see this move happening. Also, when we look at this Ethereum as well, we see Ethereum has also confirmed this move. And remember, we use Ethereum to confirm what BTC is doing right now. And you can see Ethereum just broke out of its neckline as well, this trend line that it had, and its touch is coming to this level. We did this earlier on. Remember the drawings we did earlier on, and you can see that all of these drawings are still there. And so far it's coming to that level, right? So we can see this push coming in. Another thing we did earlier on as well, we talked about how BTC is starting to move out of the exchange. You can see we had almost about 2,000 BTC. Currently we have 1,500 less, which means 3,500 BTC has just left the exchanges. So we can see all of this data as well, confirming that that move is coming. Another good thing that we have to also notice is that earlier on, remember when SHIB was pumping, right? And I mentioned this on Discord as well. So I didn't mention it on YouTube, but I did mention it on Discord, how SHIB, a lot of it is being converted into BTC and actually pumping, right? So that's what we saw. And you can see that SHIB, the money profit that was taken is coming back into this market, which is awesome to see, right? We look at BNB. I told you how BNB's kind of been leading the market. BNB has been leading. It broke its neckline as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Free energy. Awesome, brother. How you doing? All good. Nice to see you here as well. Right, so we've got all of this stuff here. You can see we broke the neckline, we broke all of this. Now basically we've got the next target. So let's see what we do. We're going to get there very soon, I think. I don't think it's going to happen now. What I'm really concerned about is DOT, right? I want to see DOT break out and DOT go and touch that $40 level. Once it touches that $40 level, I think then we can actually do a new high. And the pattern I'm looking is a bounce here and then moving back up. That's what I'm seeing, because DOT needs to break. In fact, DOT, I believe we got on the 7th of October is DOT breakout day. So I'm going to watch out for that particular one. Solana dumping, which I'm not really fussed about. I did mention that Solana could come back down a little bit and actually go all the way down here and then do a rebound. That's what I'm going to look at. I want to see BTC settle down before Solana makes a move. So Cardano, same as DOT, following the same pattern, nothing too much. eGold, I talked about how eGold is also following kind of that pattern. It is getting ready to break out. It will do its thing, just patience, nothing more. You can see on the AVAX, we did have quite a few, this particular area here, but I do see something fantastic on AVAX, and this is what I'm seeing on AVAX, for example. I'm seeing this pattern form here, which is absolutely insane to see, because this is a breakout pattern, which means that very soon we should be able to see a pattern forming here and actually coming to the 1618, which is down here. We should actually get ourselves a $94 AVAX very soon. So that's something I'm going to be looking at as well, keeping a close eye, and I want everybody else to do. Now, one coin I didn't talk about, I did kind of mention it earlier on what do you call this, Discord. And that I want to really talk about right now as well, AMP, right? What I've noticed on AMP is getting ready to come and do a breakout. It's already done it. It's already peaked out. It's going to do the pump. That's coming. But what I want you guys to understand is the market itself is a little bit saturated with all the altcoins that we have and all these payment gateway altcoins that we have. And because of that reason, I don't really see a future for this. I'll be honest with you. So that's why I've said to everybody, if anyone's bought it down here somewhere or even down here somewhere, once we do the breakout, get ready, take your money out, and this should be the breakout level that we are going to look at, which is going to be a 6 cents. Even more, great, not a problem, but get ready to take your initial investment out. Leave the profit, not a problem, but that's what I'm going to advise. Take your initial out. This is not looking good at all. I wouldn't hold that for the next 5 years. So that's what I wanted to show you there. Let's move into another one. So I'm just going to quickly blast through all of these because, as I said, I've got customers here. I've got to look after them as well, and I really appreciate them allowing me to do this. Everything else showing the pretty much the same pattern. You can see basically when we look at Link, we can see the same pattern forming on Link as well. Again, it's broken out. Everything's breaking out. It's coming to that point where we are going to see a massive push to the upside. And in this particular situation, when we see the push, I think we're going to probably add anywhere in the region of at least $1 trillion into the market. And that's going to be really awesome to see because a lot of people won't talk about these numbers, but I think those are very important numbers to see. Uni has already broken out. I'm not going to look at this. Now, Shiba. What Shiba's done is quite awesome actually to see, right? So today we did see this massive pump. In fact, this whole week, we actually saw from here to here, if you look carefully, that's 100% pump, right? Which is awesome to see. Everyone's made money. We did talk about how we're going to break out of this channel and actually go into these levels. Now, what we have here is we broke this particular area here. You can see we broke this area here. Let me get it onto the thing, right? We broke this area here, and now we can see we are finding support just here, right? When we look at this, we can see we're finding resistance around here. If we break this, I think we're going to basically start shooting. And we do, I mean, I spoke about it earlier on that just for us to get back to the previous high, we're looking at least a 3x from here, if not 2x. But ultimately, that's awesome to see. And also, if you look at a higher time frame, you get to see some other data. And I'll take the drawings off. Look where we are right now. You can see on the higher time frame, we've actually come and found resistance on the weekly high that we previously had. Again, all of this is telling us it's very, very bullish. We can climb up. Now, the other maths that I did do earlier on was that we back in the days when we were at this previous high, as you can see, this previous high of 0.00039. We were sitting at $6 billion, and currently we're approximately, say, about 1.5 times less than where we were before, right? However, we're actually still seeing a $6-7 billion coin right now, which is awesome to see, right? So we do have great opportunity for this coin to pump all the way to at least 15 billion, as I said before as well, because of the mathematics that we've got. So I think it's going to really, really do that one. I know a lot of you guys like Theta. Let's have a look at Theta. I can see Prince is here as well. Awesome, Prince. Nice to see you on the show as well. So let's go and do this. Prince is laughing because Prince doubled down on his Shiba. So when he was down about 70%, he doubled down, and now he's actually about 200% up, while everybody else is about 100% up. So he's done really well there. He's happy. I told him, Prince, you got to sort me out, bro. You got to take me out on a holiday, right? That's what you're going to do on this one, right? You're going to give me half a BTC. So that's Prince. So far, everything's looking awesome as well. As you can see, we are bouncing on this trend for the Theta. I wouldn't be concerned too much about this. Zilliqa, I told you, Zilliqa is benefiting a lot from the XCAD, right? And you know XCAD is pumping as well. Also, while talking about XCAD, I might as well talk about BitDAO, because BitDAO is doing awesome stuff. In fact, BitDAO did hit an all-time high today, not an all-time high, but a local high of $2. Right, so remember, this was the pump when we launched, and this was the from here we started pumping up again. So at 150, I told you guys that's where we were. I think it was here, right here, 150. That's where we need to start getting in. I even bought at 150 as well, and currently we're sitting at approximately 189, which is awesome. Not too much, but just good enough, I would say. Like, if you look at this, the percentage that we're sitting on right now, we did a nice little 26%. You can't go wrong with that. And remember, most of you, if you followed the Bybit link, you would have got this for free. So that would have been awesome for you as well. What else are we looking at today? Let's have a look and see if there's anything else I want me to look at. have a look at the total market cap, right? And you do know that I am the only person on total market cap who did do a Fibonacci on the market cap, which is pretty insane to do. I'm going to do another Fibonacci right now and double check exactly what the market is showing us, what the potential is. And I think this will kind of explain to you why I think that we're going to see a big, almost a $3 trillion market. You can see here on the 1618, you can see we've got $4 trillion, right? So we're sitting currently, you can see we're sitting at 2.22. That's awesome. 2.5 was our previous high. 4 trillion is nothing for us for this particular round because of exactly what we're going to do. Now, BTC, we're just going to wait, hold back, sit tight. All we need to do is make sure we close. Today at 1 a.m. we're going to close this. So just be careful, just keep and observe this. But good news is for everybody, we did reverse the trend, guys. We did reverse the trend. That means that the next highs we're going to see are insane. So please do wait for this. And each one of these levels are significant resistance levels, and we can beat them. I think we can get there. So don't worry too much about that. Now, while I'm on this subject as well, I want to show you one other chart when I can. I'm bugging out right now because the internet is causing a bit of an issue. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, internet is bugging out, guys. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get it here. Give me a second. Let me see if I can bring it here. Internet's bugged out. Let's try and bring it here. All right, so what you can see here is this is the, I'm going to do it on a weekly just to kind of show you where we are right now. So if you're looking at the weekly, you can see that we have this resistance. And remember, if we do end up pumping this based on the Elliott wave theory that we did back in the days, right? And I'll show you a big example of this. If we did this as a 1, 2, a 3 wave, and if it's going to go there, do you know what I mean? You can see our tops 120k, definitely. Oh, Prince Manan is so Prince is going to definitely sort me out some BTC. Happy days, bro. So that would be nice and awesome. Now let's have a look at what's going on here. We can see BTC is coming back. I'm not really happy with this. Not really happy with this. I want to see BTC come down. All right, remember the red box. We want to see red box. Definitely want to see that, guys. But other than that, look, everything else is awesome. Everything else is on track so far. I'm just going to say, remember earlier on I said like Wednesday is going to be the day. I think Wednesday is definitely still the day. And remember we talked about how 18th of October, we're still on track for the 18th of October. We're just going to have to wait and see what the 18th gives us, because that date is still there. We can see a full reversal on the 18th already predicted. I'm not going to use that word, but projected. That's where we're going to go. I think the full reversal is coming. So we still have a long ways to go. Remember, 0.1, 0.2. So we've got 0.1 to convert and reverse, and 0.2 to convert and reverse. And then we're off to the races. So it's all coming. Be patient. I'm not going to make this any longer. This is a quick blast. I told you it was going to be a quick blast. This is probably the quickest video I've ever did. But yeah, I hope this kind of found value and you guys understood exactly what I'm trying to say here. Hopefully this helps a few people. Also, one other thing I just want to quickly just double check, because listen, I'm following SHIB today because the most important thing, while everybody was hyping SHIB, I said, look, I'm not bothered about where it hypes, where it pumps. What I want to see is where it stops. All right, we need to find a support, and I think that's what we're finding right now. You can see we're finding this support area, and I'm really happy with this. Also, when I look at this particular area zone here, right, this is telling me that this is a great support area. If we can hold this, I think we should be okay. So this is the area we need to be holding support, guys. Remember this, okay? So around the 1.2 to 1.4 approximately, that's where we need to be. From that point onwards, I think we can actually blast through and continue. You know what I mean? So if we're looking at the market, you can see that if we do come down, we just want to make sure we rebound here and then continue. That's what we're going to do. I'm hoping this kind of helps a few people to understand where the market is. I know you probably expected a lot more, but you know, take what you got, okay? This is a bonus, right? I'm going to be back tomorrow and then we'll deal with it. So all this 51, 52 doesn't matter. It's going to be choppy, right? It's going to be choppy right now. A lot of money's coming in, a lot of money's going out. You can see a $10 billion pump onto BTC right now within the last 1 hour, which is awesome to see. The other thing I want to mention is what I saw with SHIB. Right, SHIB pumped all the way to rank number 26 earlier on, and now it's come back down to 30, which is okay. Do you know what? I'm not complaining. It's absolutely fine, not an issue. We did have a massive pump, massive profit taking. We had $11 billion earlier on, currently sitting at $9 billion. You know, if you look at the market cap sitting at 6.6, guys, that's awesome. That's double than what we had 2 days ago. So everything here is showing awesome, and yeah, I just don't know what to say other than awesome. Okay, SHIB still pumping, you know, still hard. If you look at the total, you can see what's happening with the market's super solid. And remember, I want to see these stay red. The more they stay red, the more money we make. But yeah, other than that, you are thinking about doing trades, my advice is wait for the 52, because that's going to be the most important, crucial level for us. It's a very critical level. We need to make sure that we go to that level before we open any trades. You know, that's the most important thing, I think, right now. Everything else doesn't really matter. You know, it's not the top that we want to worry about, it's the bottoms that we want to. So far you can see we're trying our best and we're just getting rejected non-stop, right? So hope all of this kind of makes sense to you. Hope this keeps you calm. Keep your feet on the ground. Remember, we're not going to the moon yet. Okay, the moon level is this white line here, as you can see, 52,739. That's the level we need to beat and go there. Himi's here as well. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Himi, sorry you're at the end, bros, but I'm going to cut the stream now. And I hope you found value. Smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. Let's grow the community. Also, I had a few customers here earlier on as well, brand new subscribers, and all the new subscribers, by the way, guys, everyone subscribing today. That we had, like, I think 8 or 9 people subscribed today. Awesome, thank you very much, really appreciate that. Join the Discord, that's where you can talk to me after the show, and then we move forward, right? So we're getting there, but be patient. Baby steps. Remember what I've been saying last few days, baby steps. We're getting there. All right, we have changed the trend. That's the best thing. And now we need to basically just be patient with our coins. Don't FOMO, don't FUD, watch what happens, and yeah, we're definitely going to get there. Okay, so other than that, guys, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on another one very soon. Adios, my amigos. It's been an absolute pleasure having you all here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream with some music. Normally I would have done it with the intro. I'm going to do it, well, I'm going to do it with the intro. I don't care, I don't have an outro, so yeah, take what you got, right? We're going to